Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm Disneyland Nurse. If you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe, ring that bell icon so you don't miss any notifications. Comment on this video so it tells YouTube that you like the content I'm making, and give it a thumbs up. Good morning everybody. It is June 30th, Friday. It is opening day for Rogers the Musical here at DCA, and we are here to check out all things Rogers, the show, the food, the merchandise. So I got here already to check in for the premium viewing experience, but I kind of want to give you a sense of where you're going to need to go once you head on into the park. So let's check it out. So we've walked over here to Hollywood Boulevard, and it is almost 9 o'clock at this point. So the premium viewing experience is already sold out. But when you get in here, you're going to want to merge over to the left side of the track, the trolley track, because that's where the line to purchase your tickets will be. As I will mention further on in the video, try and get here around 7:30 in the morning to be sure you're able to grab one of the 400 spots that are available, because it will sell out pretty quickly. It's a great deal. It's $29 plus tax, so it comes out to be about $31 or so. But yeah, get here around 7:30. They'll let you line up, and then you'll be escorted to another line where you purchase your tickets over at the Hollywood Lounge. So let's head over to the Hollywood Lounge.
Making sure your entire body's together. Thank you.
I'm behind you. It's more like a 2x2.
Right where we had it. It's a Monster Inc. They're probably best. It's probably about complete right now.
As you're viewing here, just make sure we're going to single file as much as possible. If you got to take a few steps, that's totally fine. We're just going to start working with one another.
Shuffle in.
All right, so we made it in line for the premium viewing experience for Rogers the Musical. It was initially in the text of the Disney Parks blog post. It was supposed to be over at the studio catering truck, but because there are so many people here this first day, I'm sure they moved it over here to the Hollywood Lounge. So it's open up right as a rope drop. You're able to walk up to the register and purchase your tickets for $29. This gets you premium access to one of the available shows for the day, which are 12:30, 2, 4, and 5:30. It looks like the first one is already sold out for the day, so there's that. All right, so we made it up to the front of the line at the Hollywood Lounge. So there are only 100 tickets per show. There are 4 shows per day, so that makes 400 tickets. The first 2 shows are already sold out, the 12:30 and the 2 p.m. So we're gonna shoot for the 4 p.m. show here. So we are here on Hollywood Boulevard, heading towards the Hyperion Theater. I got my premium experience ticket, but I just wanted to show you some of the decorations that they have for Rogers the Musical. They have the banners up all throughout Hollywood Boulevard here. As part of the premium viewing experience, you do get the Rogers the Musical popcorn bucket. This is what I actually got last night from the D23 event, but it's the same thing. And then you will get, which I think you will get, is this kettle corn, the red, white, and blue kettle corn. You'll get the premium viewing experience lanyard, and then they'll give you a drink. And then an hour and a half before your showtime, you have access to the VIP lounge, which is located over here. And then in addition to that, you have the ability to have first dibs at the new photo op that they have here for Rogers the Musical. So it is $29 plus tax, came out to about $32 total. It's a great deal, I would say, because you have the ability to be sat first. And it's going to be very popular since it only runs for a couple months. So like I said, if you plan on doing the premium viewing experience, you'll want to get to DCA probably at least by 7:30 to line up for rope drop, and they will funnel you over to the Hollywood Lounge where you can purchase your tickets. It was kind of a mad dash. They didn't have it super organized until the last minute when they started having everybody get in a single file line. But as I mentioned, there are only 400 tickets for the whole day because there are 4 shows, 100 tickets per show. But $29 for not having to stress is a pretty good deal. However, with that being said, it does cut into a bit of your morning. It took us about 20 to 25 minutes to get our tickets, which wasn't terrible, but if you're looking to ride rides first thing, that will cut into that time. We're over here between the Hyperion Theater and Guardians of the Galaxy, where they have a little kiosk set up for Rogers the Musical merch. Very few items. It looks like they have a t-shirt, they have the Captain America ears. I'm not quite sure what that is there at the bottom. They have a magnet and then like a little ornament. So a few items to pick up if you're here to see the show. So they have a couple new drinks here at the Hollywood Lounge for Rogers the Musical. They have the blue cherry hard tea, and you can see what that is made up of. And then they have the Patriotic Punch, which is a non-alcoholic beverage. So you may have to try one of those in a little while and get back to you on the taste. But all right, so we are here for all things Rogers today. We are trying all the new foods. This is the Patriotic Punch, which has a multitude of different things in it. It is Sprite mixed with white cranberry, and then has a blue raspberry syrup and some other things in it, which I don't have in front of me, but it has a massive amount of whipped cream on the top with some sprinkles. This is non-alcoholic. It was $6.49. You can find it over at the Hollywood Lounge, which you order from, and then you pick up at the studio catering truck right there. So that's kind of interesting. So let's give this a bad boy a try. All right. So I've had a couple sips of the Patriotic Punch here. I've mixed it up now just to get all the flavors together, and it's really good actually, but it is quite sweet. Sprite is the predominant flavor, but it has a sourness from the blue raspberry, I would say. The whipped cream, there's a ton of it, as you can see. There's that much whipped cream, but they do fill the drink up all the way to the top, so you do get your money's worth. This is $6.49. Yeah, it's refreshing. It's fizzy like a soda. I would definitely get it and split it with somebody because that's a lot of sugar in this one cup. So this is probably running just until like August 31st, along with Rogers the Musical. Next up, we picked up the Shawarmizza, which is a pizza shawarma, just also came out today. This is from Shawarma Palace number 2, right next to the Hyperion Theater. You can only get it at that location. It's not going to be at the location inside Avengers campus. So let's give the Shawarmizza a try. All right, so next up we are going to try the Shawarmizza from Shawarma Palace 2. It is an Italian sausage. It has pepperoni, pepperoncinis, mozzarella, wrapped in a garlic pita bread, and then it comes with a side of marinara sauce. Actually, it does not come with it. You have to purchase that separately. It's $1.39. And then the shawarma is $13.99. Magic Key and DVC discounts apply. So let's take a bite with the marinara sauce here. That's good. It's got a little bit of a kick from the pepperoncinis, kind of vinegary as well, but it's super flavorful. The bread is a little soggy on the top here, but it doesn't take away from the flavors. I actually really like this. It's like a kind of like a fold-up pizza. So like I was saying, this is from Shawarma Palace 2 over by the Hyperion, and it'll be here until August 31st. Let's see what else we can get ourselves into. All right, so we are back with another Rogers the Musical food item here. This is the pastrami pretzel dog. It comes piled high with pastrami, sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, and then it has the film strip fries as normal from Award Wieners. This had an item very similar to this, I think, last year. I don't know if it was exactly the same, but they absolutely had a pastrami dog that I really loved. I love pastrami. Sauerkraut, it's my jam, so let's dig in and see how tasty this pretzel pastrami dog is from Award Wieners. Also, it was $11.99 with a Magic Key discount available. So after eating the majority of this dog because I was starving, it's all right. It's definitely not as good as the one from last year. I don't know if the quality of the hot dog has gone down, but it doesn't taste like what they used to. Definitely not a Nathan's or even a ballpark. I don't know. It's just average, but the pastrami's good. Love the deli mustard. Average, I would say maybe like a 3 out of 5. Definitely could skip this one, unfortunately, because I love pastrami. Just checked into the premium viewing experience for Rogers the Musical. So they have this lounge set up for guests that you can check in, like I said, an hour and a half before the show time. So my show was at 4, was able to check in at 2:30. I arrived a little late. They were about to actually load into the venue, but nice couches and tables and seatings to relax before the show. And you do get the popcorn bucket and popcorn along with your choice of drink, all for $30, and you get to go in first. Pretty good. You also get the complimentary photo downloads with the Rogers the Musical backdrop there, so pretty cool. I'll show what they look like here. They also have a special kiosk where you can buy merchandise just for people with a premier viewing access, which is nice. Don't have to wait in line. So we're heading into the venue now, Hyperion, kind of in the back way here. Can't say I've ever been into the theater this way.
Exciting.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. To get the premium access to Rogers basically allows you to be front of the house, which I'm sitting right there. So this is the crowd that you'll have if you are able to spend the $30 and be able to get in before everybody else. They haven't started loading anybody, which is awesome. You can come up to the stage and take photo ops. Check it out. Over here they have the old-time jukebox playing. The show will start soon in about 20 minutes.
Hello out there in Radioland. This is KBBS, and we're broadcasting live with a very special program just for you. That's right, the stars are out tonight amid the glitz and glitter of this bustling young movie town, and they've gathered right here at the Hyperion Theater, a beacon for the show business elite. In just 10 minutes, the Stargettes will take the stage for a performance that's sure to knock your socks off, unless you're wearing sandals. But before we get started, we ask that you take a moment now to locate your